Yo, 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 yo. We live? Yeah, we live. What's up? Good morning. What's good? Yeah, buddy. What's happening? Yeah, what's happening? Welcome. Welcome to this fine this fine Wednesday edition. BS with Hannas. That's me. Late to the party today, but that's all right. It's my fucking party. I'll show up when I want. A fine Wednesday edition. You know what I mean? Nikki Hannas, that's me out here. It's what I call myself on the internet. Live on YouTube, most podcast services, Instagram, and fucking why am I drawing a blank? I don't got much in the chamber today. I'm ill prepared, everybody. I'm ill prepared, but that's all right. We're still out just doing the thing. And at a certain point, how much is there to talk about? At what point are you just talking too much? At what point is there just not much else to be said? We know what it is if we're here. If we're here bullshitting with me in the morning, we know what it is. We know what the deal is. We're out here working, out here hustling, out here grinding, trying to build, trying to do something righteous. Keep ripping, as I like to say. And for me, that means running my mouth on YouTube, means playing my guitar, writing music, making music, fucking ripping the weights up, hitting the gym, etc. Today is Wednesday, which is a leg day. Leg day is no fun with a lower back problem. But I'm slowly correcting it, which is good. I finished my ISSA exam. I passed, everybody. So I'm a certified personal trainer now. Allegedly. Put that shit into practice, starting with my damn self. Starting with my damn self. I gotta train myself out of a back problem. That'll lend some authority, right? So on to the next thing. On to the next thing. I was out late as shit last night hanging out with my dude, my man Danny, drummer, producer, total killer. In other words, he's wrapped up in like 7 or 8 different projects. And it was great to see him, great to hang out and shoot the shit on a pretty high level, talking about just goals and all the stuff that I talk about anyway. That's the fucking homie. So shout out to you, Danny. You're the man. And it gets me thinking, dude. I got my homies, my band is all out doing, everybody in my world is out doing like big things, on a much higher perceived profile than what I'm doing. Because what do I do on a daily basis, man? I wake up and I hit the gym and then I read, come out here and talk to the people. Then I hit the gym again, and then I go slave to the grind, man. Go flip them burgers. I got these cheeseburgers, slinging French fries and shit, perpetually working on the mixtape. And once upon a time, that would bring me down. That would get me in my feels. I'd be like, man, what's the point? I'd be fighting the Eeyore voice. I would be fighting the Eeyore voice in my head, but sometimes in my head, it's there. And that's the fight we fight. That's the good fight. Fighting demoralization and resisting that shit, because it ain't fucking worth it. Fuck that. Keep going. Keep ripping. And when I'm talking to my dude about it all and it keeps me out late, means I wake up late, means I change my gym session a little bit. But it's all good, man. It's one of those things people talk about. You got to switch the mentality from I have to I get to. I get to wake up early and go do some cardio. 'Cause that's what I was doing. I mean, I'm not doing my 200 plus body squat routine anymore. Not till I get this back pain alleviated. As tedious as it is, I'm sick of even talking about it, but it's pressing. It's fucking annoying. So I guess instead we'll just pivot strategically. It's time to shed some weight, I guess. The benefit of working on the lower back stuff is it means there's a lot more emphasis on core, working out my core, doing ab exercises, which I've only ever done fledgling anyway. And god damn it, if I got this big ISSA CPT certified preface in front of my name, which I could use it. I will use it. Not so confident just yet, but that's all right. just keeping it real with the world out here. I got nothing to fucking be fake about. I gotta walk the walk, man. Can't just be talking about it. So we'll pivot and just do other things. I guess I can do other things on leg day besides squat. It just pains me. Metaphorically, it pains me because the squat is the king. But maybe that's just ego talking. Maybe those guys in my comment section were right. Maybe it's all just ego. Every lift is an ego lift. Maybe some of the shit talkers out here got a point. That's all right. That's all right. I appreciate them making their points as a matter of fact, but it's my lesson to fucking learn, and I'm going to do it my way. To quote the wise Saint Frederick of House Durst, it's my way, motherfucker. Speaking of comment sections, I had a spiral on one of my shorts. This shit made me laugh. Because what I'll do is I'll do this podcast. I'll talk to the people for give or take 20 minutes or so. And then the next day, I'll import it into my Opus clipping app, and that'll give me my YouTube shorts. And I'll post like 2 a day, sometimes just 1, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. And then I just kind of let them ride, man. They get some views. It's just a strategy that seems to be working, quote unquote working. And I looked at it yesterday. I looked at the YouTube studio and I pulled it up, and I'm like, why are there 5 comments on this? I forget. Let me pull this short up first before I do the comments. This shit's funny. Here you go. Come on, pull up, bitch. Thinking's bad. How fucking dumb you gotta be to say thinking is bad? But that's a fucking that's a method of the programming. It's a result of the big programming operations that have been going on. Awareness is bad. Don't be so aware. Don't look beyond the curtain. What? Because it's maddening out there. Thinking's bad. Yeah, so I was spiraling about metacognition, let's just call it. I was thinking about thinking and all the connotations and associations and what comes with it sometimes. Contemplating retard maxing, contemplating overthinking. And I was commenting on how there's a vibe out there that says, don't think at all, man. Like, don't think, thinking's bad. And that's all, whatever. I fucking plug the shit into the AI and it just gives me marketable YouTube shorts. Fuck it, whatever. I'm still learning how to do YouTube. I'm still learning a lot of things. I'm in a season of just explosive learning and explosive growth. So we'll throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. This gets me views, and allegedly it gets me comment engagement too, which is sick. So I look down on it, and I'm like, who the fuck is commenting and what are they saying? So here's a comment. This is pretty awesome. This is from a user. Shout out to you, user. He goes by the name Not Woke 670. Thank you, Mr. Not Woke. He says, virtue signalers are essentially phonies and show-offs. Folks who adopt opinions and postures solely to garner praise and sympathy, or whose good deeds are tainted by their need for everyone to see just how good they are. Fair enough. He then goes on to say, one thing you won't see much of with the diversity is our strength cult is a lot of intellectual diversity. Thank you. The world needs free thinkers. This is where it gets funny. The Democrat Party indoctrinates and demands group thinkers. I wasn't even going political. I wasn't even getting into the political sphere in my YouTube short. I barely remember even saying that shit. Because I come out here and just rip live. I improv. I don't got a script. You think I got a script? You think I believe in scripting YouTube videos? Not for what I do. Shit. So what is it that I do? I come out and talk to the people as a real man, as a real dude out here. Just a motherfucker out here trying to figure it out. I like playing guitar and lifting weights and talking shit. So here we are. But anyway, I wasn't bringing up the Democrat Party. He's not wrong, of course, but this isn't like, despite the flags behind me, despite the overall aesthetic. I mean, you can see the join or die snake right there, but it actually says riffs or die. Shout out to Havoc and David Sanchez in specific. It's just funny. Like some random dude online, I guess he's the vibe I give off is probably on a watch list. That's okay. He then goes on to say, they like to present diverse appearances in making their case, but introduce dissident ideas, and you'll find out they are a lot less committed to true diversity than they let on. And I'm like, yeah, no shit, dude. This is fucking 6-7 years ago. Welcome to being politically aware, even in the slightest bit. This is like, what, did you just stumble upon the Own the Libs crowd? Come on, man. We should all be way past that shit. And Mr. Not Woke 670, I ain't mad at you. Thank you for the engagement. I appreciate that. I think. I'm pretty sure I appreciate that. In fact, fuck yeah, I appreciate that. Some random dude on the internet finding my random short. Like, I'm just a random dude. You know what I mean? So thanks for the insight, man. But to me, I'm like so far past that. Like, can you believe that the Democrats encourage groupthink? Yeah, stupid. Where you been? Duh. Just funny. But that's the point, man. That's cool. I think that's righteous that there's some people spouting off in my comment section. Thank you guys. Fucking A. Thank you guys. And then somebody else. So thank you. Someone responded to it. Mr. Skeeby DB responded. He goes, buddy, your entire account is virtue signaling. Strong counterpoint. Not woke 670 as a username is hilarious as you go on a 3-paragraph rant about how your virtues and morals are greater than others. That's actually facts too. But I encourage a discourse, everybody. Go ahead, spiral in the comments. I'm here for it. Democrats demand group thinkers. Yeah, almost as if we are one collective species capable of setting aside minute differences to achieve a greater goal. Sarcasm's gay, but that's facts. Look how far this free thinking attitude has gotten you. This is fire right here. This is my favorite part. Skeeby DB said, fucking Skeeby DB. Shout out to you, Skeeby DB. He says, look how far this free thinking attitude has gotten you. Complaining about the state of the world on a YouTube short posted by a random guy in his house talking alone into a podcast mic. Yeah, buddy. Fucking A, right. Don't you forget it. You're as far down the echo chamber as it gets, buddy. Yeah, Skeeby DB was a little triggered, but I had to like that. I'm going to like the other guy's comment too. I didn't do that. That's just rude of me as a host for civic engagement. Yeah, that's funny as shit. So I responded to Skeeby DB. I said, quote unquote, a random guy in his house talking alone into a podcast mic. My man. Yeah, that's awesome. Skibbity, nah, not Skibbity, Skeeby DB. Don't get it twisted, EMP. Come on, man. Yeah, that's awesome though. So thanks for the engagement there. Here's another comment from Mr. John Grew. He edited it apparently. It was a partial quote from what's his name? Alan Watts. Yeah. And he edited it to, I guess, include the full quote. So here's an insightful kind of quote from Mr. Alan Watts, who's looked into it. He's considered kind of an esoteric thinker. A quote from Alan Watts. He says, a person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. True. So he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusions. By thoughts, I mean specifically chatter in the skull, perpetual and compulsive repetition of words, of reckoning and calculating. I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Like everything else, it's useful in moderation. A good servant, but a bad master. And all the so called civilized peoples have increasingly become crazy and self destructive because through excessive thinking, they've lost touch with reality. That's to say, we confuse science with the real world, so on and so forth. He goes on. Nah, dude, I'm always full unk, but that's just the nature of the thing. Nah, if it was Skibbity, Skibbity people wouldn't even be fucking responding on a YouTube short, probably. Their attention spans wouldn't let them. That's okay. Go full unk. Bro, I embrace the unk. And that's not just like something I seen online. I was called unk IRL before I saw it online. One kid at work just goes, yo, you're unk, dude. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say to me? And then I understood it. I'm like, yeah, you're goddamn right I am, as a matter of fact. But yeah, so this dude, shout out to you, John Grew, just post a whole long ass Alan Watts comment. But that one particular line, thought being a good servant but a bad master, that's fire. That's good. That's some wisdom right there. So at least I'm getting better than, some random idiots on the internet telling me to manifest some hair that I'm hiding behind my disguise. Interesting. Very cool. So thank you for the engagement. And thank you, motherfuckers, for being here too. You guys are always in the chat support, and I appreciate y'all. That's love. And then here's another one. Here's from Monster Stoner. Thank you. This one's full of insight from Monster Stoner. He says, you say that, but we'll make fun of people for being woke. It's the same thing, LOL. I guess. I don't know. I don't really make fun of people for being woke. I don't really use the word woke. Maybe at first when I was still in like the first level of just starting to watch Fox News and go MAGA. You know what I mean? When I was in the beginnings of conservative ink levels thinking. watching the Daily Wire and fucking so on and so forth. We got to own the libs. Look at all the flaws in their argument. Look, if only they would realize if they just read the history books that Democrats are the real racists. Yeah, maybe back then woke was a pejorative, but like woke, go broke. Motherfuckers that talk like that are idiots. And so I responded to the guy. I said, I doubt he read it. Who cares? But like, it's all notes for the show anyway. He said, I said, I don't use the term woke unless we're in conspiracy world. Because in conspiracy world, once you realize that if they can make the frogs gay, they can do anything they fucking want to us. Once you realize that they're spraying shit and geoengineering, and once you realize that this motherfucker is flat, linear, non moving, space is probably fake. I'm not going to go into that. People on YouTube are going to love that. That's fine. Give me views, pay me. That's cool. No worries there. But once you look into it, that's when I use the word woke. You know what I mean? When someone hits me with like, yo, you ever looked into a sacred geometry and the pyramid alignments? I'm like, bro, you're woke as fuck. That rules. We're taking that shit back. Woke originally was like a Black Panther talk, like a Black Power thing. Like once you peel back the layers of the curtain a little bit, you kind of see how the Matrix operates. Now the Matrix is common. Everyone talks about that shit. Everybody talks about the rigged system now as we're still participating in it, contributing to it, loving our master. Wilson grows to love Big Brother. Don't you forget it. But that's not what woke was originally like a good thing, being woke as fuck. And then it got co opted by communists. So I responded, I don't use the term woke unless we're in conspiracy world, but I'll make fun of commie thought all day. Because that's the thing. Woke really is just, fuck commies, fuck communist thinking, fuck group think, fuck all that shit. Like, I'm no friend of it, but I don't think in those terms. Oh, he's a woke. Look at this woke person walking down the street. Motherfucker, we all spend our money the same. You want fries with that? I don't give a shit, and I don't even think in those terms. But, it's not 10 a.m., so I shouldn't spiral about that stuff yet. No need. No need, no need. And even then to pontificate politically. Like, fucking who cares, dude? Here's the It's all a fucking joke. And I'm trying to separate who the fuck I am and who the fuck I'm trying to turn into from who the fuck I was when I allocated a lot of my personality to that. Like I got one dude who comes into the burger shop all the time and he's had like 5 different types of MAGA hats over the course of the years. At first it was Trump 2020, then it's Trump 2024, now it's Trump 2028. And it's like, man, you're never going to give it up, are you? You know what I mean? I'm in a group chat and the one guy like loves hockey. He loves the Flyers and the Flyers are killing it right now. He loves it. That's all good. And one day he asked me, he's like, so man, you don't like care about the Flyers at all? I'm like, nah, not really. I like sports. I'm not one of those cats that calls it sports ball. Hey, everybody, you like your bread and circuses? Like I used to be. And that was fucking lame. So like let people enjoy things. That's all good too. There's some truth. There's a lot of truth to the bread and circuses. And look at these grown men wearing t-shirts with other grown men's names on it. There's a lot of truth to that. But I got a Westbrook jersey. That's fucking righteous. I got a McNabb jersey. That's righteous. But I also got shit with my own. I got a Benny Hannas jersey too, motherfucker. So like, I got this rich dude telling me like, you really just don't like sports? He's like, what are you, a pussy Democrat? And I'm like, brother, like you're so corny for that. And I don't know you enough to like bark at you about it. But that's just such a stupid thing. Hey, one day, Nick, what do you got, like a vagina or something? You fucking people who think like that are just cornballs, dude. Cornballs. Go Flyers. Fuck yeah. Go Birds. Go Phillies. Like it's all good, man. It's all good in the hood. But I'm not thinking about that shit. I'm more likely to think about what Alan Watts said. That thoughts are good servants but bad masters. Wake up early and go fucking rip a gym session and read some books and talk some shit on the internet with sunglasses on my face, which someone else in the comment section said they were the first mistake. And you know what? You might be right too. Maybe if I take my sunglasses off, everything will be clear to me. That's all right. You motherfuckers can watch your sports and drink your beers and eat your shitty food. I'll be banging out reps and fucking fixing my back and fucking shredding a guitar and ripping, in other words. So that's what I got. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, look at that. See, no script. I don't believe in a script. How you going to play a guitar with a script? Shit. If you know the song, play the song, baby. Play the song. What's my fucking throat all jacked up for? Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Play it as here's a great wisdom from an old movie. What's the scene in Happy Gilmore? Play it as it lies, Mr. Gilmore. I had to hit it off Frankenstein's fat foot. Yeah, you got to hit that shit where it is, man. So I'm fucking starting to spiral. I feel it calling me. So on to a squatless leg day we go. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Happy Wednesday. BS with Hannas chilling live on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube here at BS with Hannas, Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, so on and so forth. You want some music, some heavy blues metal, as I like to call it. My other YouTube channel, Nikki Hannas Music, studio stuff, nikkibhannas.com, nikkibhannas.bandcamp.com, Nikki Hannas on all streaming services. If you guys want to spiral in the comment section, at least listen to my music. Give it a shot. Give it a chance. Pay me on Bandcamp. Psych. I don't give a fuck. Listen to it or not. I think it rips. Keep ripping. So on and so forth. You want some merch? HeavyBluesMetal.com. Support. Patreon's in the link. Sub to that shit. Keep it real. One love. I'm out, motherfucking. Peace. Hey, yo!